Yeah, should be better now. There we go. OBS update. OBS decided, oh yeah, let's just set the input to default. Too bad Windows doesn't understand the microphone exists. Haha. Hello, Sylvie. Good morning. I'm not late. I'm like 2 minutes early even. Sorta, kind of. As far as I do have a schedule. So, I'm not sure what I'm gonna play. Gonna start with sizeable, which is a little puzzle game where you change sizes of stuff. It's kinda in the name. And then we might move on to something else. Probably Disco Elysium. Or I might go back to Slay the Princess. Now that I have internet that allows more than like 30 minutes a piece, that should be more interesting as well. For now, turtles. Oh, that is loud. Hang on. Nope, wrong button. Oh, it has a 0. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, let's just hold that down then. Slander. That is so massively loud. Holy crap. So, what we need is 3 of these things to put in these squares. For a lot of things, oh look, a battery. For a lot of things, we can just change the size. And hopefully with that, solve the puzzle. We're also on the lookout for a little turtle somewhere, probably. Oh, there's the second one. That's good to know. Okay, you can raise and lower these. For what? Guess we'll find out. Okay. Weight here. Nope, that's not doing anything. Still nope. Choo-choo indeed. Okay. Are there any other pieces we can... Yes. Where is that going? Hang on. Well, that looks like there's a golf ball or something that's meant to go in there, huh? Anything else I can increase like that. Any others of these arms? No. Yeah, the flying rug is which one did I take the battery off? That was the other one, wasn't it? I think it was on this, right? So something to do with this then? Let's see. Can I get this in the way of the rug? No, it doesn't care. Can I just nope. Oh, can I stop the train by doing this? Also no. Oh, it does push it. Huh. I somehow need to get that out as well. And that. Yeah, the train doesn't seem very stoppable. Can I take the battery out or change the... Nope, that is just gonna keep going now, I guess. Can I poke the cloud? No, those are very much on different layers. Well, that doesn't do anything. I feel like I'm missing something obvious here. The station. Nope. That appears to be fixed. These things are interesting as well, because it feels like I should be able to do something with these floaty things, but they don't react to anything. Yeah, there has to be something with this, right? Oop. I'm trying to find something that will react to either scrolling or like the weight. Get a little symbol to show, yes, you can move this part. Because I'm kind of out of, well, things I could move here. And there's tentacles, yes, but nothing I can do with them. Which I guess means I will never get a Japanese audience. The whole height thing also irritates me. Like, can change how high these float, but that too seems entirely meaningless. Hmm. Big clouds everywhere. Oh god, yeah, it could be, but usually the game gives like some kind of hint. There are different heights. Hmm. Can I move anything from this train? No, those are fixed. I mean, each of these only has 3 position. Low, middle, and up. So it shouldn't be too hard. Well, I say that, but it's still 3 by the power of 4, right? So brute forcing is probably possible, but oof. They definitely go to different like max and min heights. Um hmm. Maybe I go back to the earlier levels where I missed the turtle and check that out first as a warm up, because this is not going forward. Get everything down. Sure. Hello, low, low. Clouds out of the way too, because why not? Yeah, now everything is low. Whoop. I don't see anything I could do here. I really don't. Can I rotate the... Nope. No rotating, just swirling around them. I'm hopping back to beginner level and looking for a turtle. Let's see. Where were they missing? There. Volcano time. Nothing in this one, I guess. So I know where... Well, I say that. I knew where things were in this because I've solved it already. But I somehow missed the turtle. So let's see if we can find that one. Pop, 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 pop. Okay. No, go in there. There we are. Can I just plop that down again? I can, but that doesn't do anything. Okay, fair enough. I was hoping for a lava turtle or something. But it doesn't look like that. Okay. Okay, then this one is 2. And 4 is also middle, which is here. So that's all 3 of the little pillars we need. What it isn't is a bloody turtle. Aw. What is that? Apparently nothing. Okay. Oh. There we go. There it is. Hey. So that was that level. There's one more where I missed the turtle. Oh no, it's just the last level. Oh no. Well, I'm doomed. So, don't laugh at that, Sylvie. That's so mean. Okay, before I start the fucking train this time, I want to see if there's anything I can figure out here. Because the train is easy enough. Morning, Pooh. Uh, this level is killing my brain. Like, the other levels were not that hard. The weird part. Like, there's always something you can just move and influence, but... Isn't that every stream, Sylvie? So, Pooh, how this works is there's a few items we can move, like this little battery. There's other items where we can change the... Oh, no. Hey, Anna. Hara, hara. Other items where we can change the size of and influence things like this balloon, making the building go up or down. There's a turtle hidden somewhere here, and 3 of these pylons. 2 of which we can see but can't get yet. Why is there a moving icon right here? Can I just grab that thing? Hang on. I mean, laughing is good. Having ideas would be better. Yeah, there's clearly sometimes the cursor change to you can move this. I mean, one can hope, Anna. One can hope. Actually, still have it.
Should get a Tupperware container for all the small pieces. Yeah, but then that would make life easy. And I like things hard.
When looking for the log clip earlier, I figured that one is a good introduction as well. Wait on the button things. Yeah, that's an idea. Oh, the weight was on the train, right? So I guess we gotta start that up. Yoink. Unfortunately, no. It is again. Why are you teasing me like this? That is very evil. 20 kilos, sure. For the small 5. Boop. Nope.
Roro scrungle lidom scrungleate dog scrungle.
Good morning, Weeb. Back with this account? Confusing.
Time to take a sip. Nobody likes a dried out potato.
Oh, I don't have the subtitles for that one. Thought I did. Oh well. Right. I am stuck. Weep, you have a brain, right? You can easily solve this. Because I can't. Nothing. Absolutely nothing I can do here. So weird. Click everything. Yeah, yeah, good plan. Hmm, doesn't go in or anything. But that was an idea. So yeah, we know we can do this. Yes, it's very frustrating when click everything is not the solution. Ow. Almost. Yes, no Japanese viewers for me. The tentacles do nothing. Trying to see if like there's something make the weight really heavy. Can do. Ta-da! Fortunately, the train and the... Put it in the middle, like here. Ooh, or under the tentacles. That was in the middle. Neither was that. Fucking hell, perspective. Better. Jesus. Nah, sadly, nothing here. And the symbols on the buttons kinda speak towards specific items being needed, which apparently I'm just not seeing. Battery we can't move anymore. We use that to make the train go in the first place. It's battery powered. You're thinking the right way. It's just apparently we're all seeing or not seeing the same things. None of which apparently are how the designer... Yeah, that is one of these pillars basically that we need to get out of here. Just doesn't want to come out. I also had hope that like if I look through here I might see something. Maybe at different heights. But doesn't look like it. Oh yes, we can raise and lower these buildings as well. Not sure how that helps. The mushrooms, these things? Nothing here. For these things. There's also unfortunately nothing. They are different heights, that's true. Question is from where to look at that. Like, is it like this? So like we try and bring the balloons in that order, maybe? Can we do that? Not 2 or 3 different heights. At least an idea. It's not one I really understand from looking at it. Time to try them all. No, no, I don't think we will do that. I might just look that up at some point and go for a different game. Not fun. What, not trying out all the things? Too many combinations. We also haven't seen any hint of the turtle yet, which is very important. The pipe? Go on the train. Wait, what pipe? This thing? Yeah, that's as low as it goes, and the train is nowhere. They can move this? No. Can wiggle it. Wiggle, wiggle. Yeah. Ah. Fortunately, it does not poke into the cloud. But that was an idea. Because yeah, that from one perspective it did look right. Yeah. Can I put the weight on this? I can, but it doesn't help. That is one strong train. All the clouds speak. I think they started off all big, but gonna try. Another one. think that's all of them now. Yeah. Can make the rugs big or small or anything. Yeah. I'm wondering if like starting a few of the older levels will help. But since I've gone through all of them, feels like it won't. Break the blue glass like this. Yeah, I wish I could. Maximum clickage. Mm-hmm. Eh, eh. It's very resistant. Oh, the tracks? No. Well, there's this bit, which is where I'm getting the movable cursors sometimes. Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Like right above this thing as well. Surprised that the train just goes across that. Hmm. There, if I click on the rope that this is hanging from, then it suddenly gets the cursor icon for you can move this, but it's lying to me. Hmm. Yeah. Oh, well, indeed. This is, Weep is giving up already. I think we're gonna get that. I think we're just gonna move on to another game. Because the game is fun all the way until this last level. Which is frustrating me to no end. Now, what do we play instead? Yeah, it's very chill, isn't it? I think we lose some discounts. Wait, what? uh, Set the right game capture up. And grab the right audio. First Windows, because for some reason there's 2 times Windows Xbox game bar running. Fucking hell. And let's reactivate that Disco Elysium overlay thing, assuming I can find it. Okay. That should be there now, maybe, hopefully. Okay. I have absolutely no memories of where the heck we were. And what we were doing, but yeah, let's find out. Ah yes, the container song. I do remember that. Worst case. Dear God, no. Right. Did we just come from here? Or I think we did. Let's see. What do we have equipped? Useful stuff. Why are we holding the pry bar? Chain cutters could be useful, I guess. Don't really remember where to go. Wasn't there? Yes. Oh, yes. The Kunos. And of course, the gun and badge. But that's not important. Why not? Well, I've seen all there is to digging a hole. There doesn't seem to be much point to it. What is this? And why can I interact with that? Ooh, why didn't anyone say anything? I need to up the game volume so you actually hear something. I think this is where we came from. In which case, let's go another way.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
Do we need rest? Surely not. Can we get down there? Maybe through here, that leads out here and then around there. Maybe.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
Labor Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
I need a room? What do I need a room for? Oh, you mean like the hotel room? Yes, 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 yes. That was a thing.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plane. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
The man whispers a jaunty tune. A coastal breeze ruffles his hair.
Okay then. Greater Revachol Industrial Harbor. Okay. Yeah, so this isn't the way to get over there. Let's see if we go around here somewhere. Have we tried going through this?
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
Steal the cool jacket, yes.
What's that magazine she's reading?
You mean this?
Yes,
This
I do
is
mean
Pop
that.
Stars. It's got, like, famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
The fashion police.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Oh, I'm torn between 1 and 2. Who's the numero uno guy in there right now? And does he look like this? Or bet your hat would take the prize? Because I bet your hat would take the prize can be read 2 ways. Oh, god damn it, boo. Ah. I think we're going with 1.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Uh,
I don't know. Frit? A 7 to 11 grocery store?
why is it written with 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
Really doesn't, yeah.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but
I mean, you don't really have too much else going on right now, do you?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so
Hmm.
uh-huh.
Goodbye. What about this radio? Oh, just plays something. Can't go through here anywhere. Too bad.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign
Yeah, this is
says
the recycling
1 bottle
thing.
equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine. It's a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there somewhere.
Ah yes, the great quest to find a bag. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you.
Yes?
I want to talk about you.
Me? I
Yes,
don't
you.
see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
We'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you ever have conversations with, like, your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So you're saying your brain never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Oh, he's special, alright. Harry Dubois is the most special of them all.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Alright then.
I don't speak a word of Seolite, and I've never met either one of my grandparents. There is nothing ethnic I can tell you, or anyone else. That's correct.
That makes him a Binoclard. Completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
Are they? They are mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal peer yourself.
What do you mean?
Wrong
I
button.
have no idea what you're talking about. What? Think?
The lieutenant, you're super lucid.
Good. Let's change
Right,
the subject.
let's continue our brilliant investigation, I guess.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions.
Of course. What can I help you with?
We need directions.
Of course. Where to?
Sure.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it, finally.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
Probably.
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water, water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
I don't know. The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now. Just drug addicts. The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too.
A freight store indeed. What's in the west?
It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem.
I think we're
Of
moving
course.
on.
I won't.
Right, this is where the body is, and Aw. Can I Well, chain cutters don't help, do they? Don't be mean. Poor Sylvie. Which one? You could pick them up if you had a bag. Is there a quick save in this? There is. So nice. Better than no save. There's a lot of... It's child abuse, girl. That's one way of introducing her, sure. Where does this lead? Is this another way to the body? It is, isn't it? Oh, we're on the wrong side of the fence now. Hello, Kuno.
Are you trying to sneak up on me?
Sorry, Kuno S.
Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pig's come to take me out, trying to snuff me out.
If anything, you're afraid she'll take you out one day.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
Can you get to the body from here? No.
There must be another way to the building.
Herbs, you say? Someone's collecting rainwater? Yep. Huh. Bomb head. Oh, nice. That's always good. Can I get in there? No? Aw. So, the bomb head gives plus reaction speed but minus rhetoric. My rhetoric is already not non-existent, isn't it? Probably not good. Ah, yes. We can't have those glasses because otherwise we lose a drama. Okay. This door is not opening in any way. Fair enough. Couldn't I turn the perspective somehow? No? Odd. What? Oh. Well then. New coat.
Hey, up here, piggo.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's
No,
locked.
Sylvie, nobody needs to investigate the bridge. Nothing bad happened there. It was just natural deterioration. Surely.
The door rattles against your knuckles, but the door rattles again. But this time, you hear
Ooh.
an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Someone actually answering.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
There's the police.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Imagine you have so little authority.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Him tell a real policeman. I'm good. Boat.
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good morning, officers. I'm Joyce. Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
RCM? What's that? I'm a little foggy here. No, we've figured that out by now, luckily. Let's be polite and shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual.
Okay.
But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
This man is so fucking diplomatic and loyal.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines Group. What we do. I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
I just realized we're still in the wrong category. Let's fix that real quick. Disco. There we go. Now, airships, you say?
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
How much money does Wild Pines have? Probably a lot.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue.
Uh-huh.
A billion?
Yes, past a certain point, numbers begin to seem imaginary, but they are quite real for the 72,000 employees who depend on Wild Pines for their paychecks.
Damn, how the hell did I miss an 11 check?
A conglomerate the size of Wild Pines is like a shark. If it stops moving and growing, it will die. Then what becomes of those 72,000 families? It is a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samoan and Insulindian Isolas 250 years ago, when pine ships explored the South Seminese and charted Lormantang on behalf of the suzerain. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything from its employees to build it.
What does a huge system want with a place like this?
You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of all the cargo in the world? That is quite the endeavor indeed. Ooh. We can do a little more communist leaning, I guess. Tempted to do that.
We built this district.
Hello, Crow. Yeah, it's definitely not the East India Company. No, sorry.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions.
Oh, are you
the
my favorite
plazas, Meteor and Mosaic.
Corvette.
Even some of the old street lamps have been put back
Slept
thanks
well.
to the investments from the WP. Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol, long before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian employees. A company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities to the place they built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Oh no, I have killed a bird.
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
What if I want to hear about the trade secrets? I'll enjoy your lunch and your buffering internet. Wait, what? Hope it's not too bad. Have a good Sunday, Crow.
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
Somehow I just read that as after that peaceful lynching took place, and yeah, that's not quite how that works.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
Oh yes, Measurehead.
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead. Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
I
then
like
you
it.
might also like their other slogan. Demand democracy.
No, not down with unions. We're going communist playthrough. Haha! Hello, Aniron. Thank you very much. How is that 18 months already? That's too much. Man, democracy. Nope, that's weak.
Personally, I agree. It lacks the pizzazzo of every worker a member of the board. It's quite simple, you see. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about what? About anything really, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
If that's actually the demand, then yeah, sorry, that's not going to work.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, They are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group. They're having a blast. But how can they afford it? After 4 months, my assumption was they would prefer a more practical solution.
What are you going to do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position, a hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again.
I mean, apparently they're doing well enough to keep this up for 4 months, so something's working.
And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Anyone who wants to get more than 5 people to agree on, like, unanimously on anything is a nut job. Every fucking D&D party in the world with 4 members has managed to get 7 different opinions and options for any given problem.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
There's like no stakes on that. Yeah, we have parliaments, and those are tricky enough, but one, those are usually not 2,000 people, and 2, there isn't a thing in the world that needs unanimous decisions of that many people. And that is good, because that just fucking won't work.
I first heard it from the bowyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, "Call me mañana."
This checks out.
What happened to Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... How did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see. Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the Union. Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really?
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt. I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Not that bad? No, he kinda is that bad.
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
There are 2 of him?
Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Kinda genius, gotta admit.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
No, we have not met, not met the brother yet. What about the Union itself, outside the brothers Clare?
The Débardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that. Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
A mob. The Débardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, we are forced to cooperate with them.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother. And your opinion, detective, if I may ask? I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Débardeurs Union is...
Effective advocate? Nah, it's not. It's a crime syndicate that just happens to find the current strike profitable for some reason, and therefore is financing a prolonged strike, which in turn is good for workers' rights. But kinda also made them lapse into just, yeah, they got health insurance and stuff. Just where that money is coming from is a little problematic.
Of
I
course,
prefer
officer.
not to have opinion. You said something happened in the elections.
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the union. She disappeared.
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore, or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
I think that's all we need here.
Of course. How else can I help? Of course, Detective. Take care.
Hey, psst.
Who,
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets, literally murder all human beings regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I've said some mildly left-wing things. None of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
It's too tiring. Don't have it in me.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, firing squads?
Too late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
A few million eggs. Right, so that was the old lady who wouldn't let me in. What can we do here? Oh, money. Yeah, so that door still is not letting me in.
Must be another way into the building.
But there isn't, Kim.
Can't get involved in this.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Why are you whispering? Sounds like you're already in trouble.
There's no trouble. I'm just speaking in a lowered voice. I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare.
The god of cigarettes and youth. Excellent.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Can I at least have a cigarette?
Apologies, but this is my last one.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
Absolution? I don't know that brand, but I'm pretty sure you can get Astras at the Frit.
And you just like toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
You're right, that was obviously a bad idea. Forget I said anything.
As you wish.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Oh dear.
By God, this young man has the body of a decathlete. His lithe form was practically made for vaulting over the high bar.
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
Soon as I can deal with the kunos.
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No,
Pretty sure I
not
didn't.
you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
Give me some youth.
I had a friend over. It was my Sunday friend.
My Sunday
A
friend.
Sunday friend. How intriguing.
Intriguing indeed. What's your friend's name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
Son, do you train?
Occasionally. Why? You're right. It's horrible for the skin. Very aging. My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez. Sure.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Shit. Shouldn't have tried bumming that cigarette. Oh well.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
Those options. What do you want from me? Do you want me to cry, huh?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry. Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
And off he goes.
He's gone.
Could we run after him? Well, Harry seems to think so.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Can they just, you know, pry it open? No, no access to the hanged man from here? Nope. Sylvie's just here for the bridge. Where is the bridge investigation? Over here? Better mouth your watch around me, boy.
The sight of bullet holes stirs something in you, making you forget the lieutenant's surname. The faded marks are too degraded to draw any forensic conclusions. Just chips in the sandstone.
Tim, look. Bullet holes.
Where? There? Those are old.
What do you mean, old? Not like there was a war or anything.
These bullets were fired during the revolution, over half a century ago. They do not warrant investigation. We should focus on present crimes, from the present century.
But old crimes are much more fun. Oh, alright, I'll talk to the abused youth.
Hello, sir. Step
Hello,
right
Freezy
in.
girl.
The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Challenging, really? What is a book?
That is a book. They have stories inside them. It's like someone told you a story in a really long letter.
What's a postcard?
A postcard is a small cardboard picture. You can write a few words on the other side and send it to your friend or beloved.
Interesting.
My pleasure. Anything else you'd like to know? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Oh no, those are good options. Let's be horrible.
Thank
Such
you,
a
sir.
good trooper
I'm
you
happy
are.
to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't you be in school or something though?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Good to hear everything is fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case, but I don't see much more to look into here.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there, sir. Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar. I don't really know what's there. Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Shall we go inside? Yeah, let's go inside.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian
Is it?
on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere. This is entirely, completely you. You have found the right books. Rows and rows of Hyundai men blur your vision.
Film
You
Dollar
make out some
Man.
titles. Man from Heomdall and the Mammoth Riders. Man from Heomdall, Return to Heomdall. And the solipsistic Man from Heomdall and the Heomdall Man.
Good God, how many are there?
Maybe 100. Man from Heomdall and the sages at the end of the world. Man from Heomdall and the false god. Man from Heomdall and the scorched earth. Man from Heomdall, the Heomdall colonies. Man from Heomdall and the swamp beast. Man from Heomdall and the snow crabs. Those snow crabs are worse than they sound.
I think we call it enough
The
here.
display rack before you is burdened
Oh,
under
no.
piles of Man
If
from
any of the
Heomdall
books call
novels.
out to me.
Nothing of interest.
Ah.
Only silence and the cosmic background pain radiation.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Farewell for now, book peddler. But negative energy.
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Wonderful! Did you talk to her? Great! On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her? Come now, it's not personal. It's about proper sales practices and market research. I expect an answer.
Rude.
My precious, her dedication brings joy
My
to my heart.
precious.
If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor.
You must be kidding. There's nothing like that happening. Good sir. What does a young child do with money anyway? No, I save
What
it for her
indeed?
as a fund. She's securing her financial future out there. Indeed. Are we done with the jokes now?
Yes, we've had quite enough fun here. Right.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children.
Or
It's
how
none
to
of your
abuse them.
or anyone's business.
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Cursed? Who said that? Annette? I will have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has
Has
a
a
robustly
robustly magnetic energy.
Good
Oh
for
dear.
commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir.
What's on this table?
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes.
Oh,
there
those
are
are the board
numerous types of
games.
games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise. An endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices litter the table. The topmost book is titled Welkin Compendium, 2nd edition. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art, The Hunters of Catawak, Boreal Creature Compendium, and a Pick Your Path adventure game book titled Tales of Wirral, Cavern of Velkrag. There's a box that says Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game.
25 real.
New
Yeah,
maps
that's gonna
and
be a problem.
miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. Nonsense for anemic Beano clods.
Locked because poor. Sports magazines. I do need a bag, yeah. Another boring
This
book.
bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance. The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
How does that work?
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
You can't rate. Oh, yeah. I think by default you have to have like 2 or 3 viewers or something to rate someone.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And there's even a chapter on the ancient Seraïs tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Pre and post factum apply. Nothing worth buying.
Lovely. I missed it. Well, shit. Good thing we can go back, huh?
The plaque on the shelf reads, Biographies of Famous People. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell.
Well, I just didn't take out the default set option. But yes, I guess in essence I do. But I want to point out I do avoid this. Once you actually play Furry Feet, you're more than welcome to raid. Home of fascist magic. Okay.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
I believe that, Roy, but as long as they don't stream it, you know, it doesn't count. And hello.
Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Oh God, no.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Just as you're
Yoink.
about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
That's just how people here look.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Let's try rationale. Ma'am, this is different. I'm a police officer. I need to go in there. That would be more believable if I hadn't just said the other thing first.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I am sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers. No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you decide to do anything extreme.
Lies. Rip them open, we say.
Woohoo!
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket.
Ta-da!
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little cage-like trinkets, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Forces beyond my understanding. It's time to equip a torch. love the purity seals.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of little oddly shaped trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. What if you just break it down?
Maybe I should break it down, but not before I strategize.
That's right. Take in your surroundings. You need to have a solid ground and a proper posture if you want to succeed. Steady breathing, solid core. You've got this. With one shoulder forward, you're ready to smash into the door like a battering ram.
This could not possibly go wrong.
The room is dimly lit and littered with old barbershop rubbish, but the path to the door is clear. It's made of a solid block of wood, but it has stood there for ages. The hinges are old and coated with a carmine layer of rust. It should be doable. Only an echo. No one is there.
Do I have anything to improve this? We're trying it. Oi! Oh.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the doorframe. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side.
One more
But
try,
you've
you
done
say?
it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Ta-da!
What is this place? We don't have to explore an abandoned gym, you know? Besides, no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Good
An
thing
eerie
indeed.
feeling rises in your chest.
Sounds good.
Saving is an idea, yes. Hang on. How much was that? Worth 13 bucks? The fuck? He's gonna try and lift this, isn't he?
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights.
Yup.
Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars on the barbell.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
Actually, I don't care about safety hazards. Hey, hello, hello. How are you doing? And did you have more Witchfire success so far?
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
I'm gonna make a quick save and just I want to see what happens here, but I'm 90% sure it's just gonna
for its master.
Yeah, it's just gonna smash my feet or crush the hands or something.
You managed to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
Oh, I rolled a double 1. Oh, that's truly bad as well. Jesus. All right, where's the quick load? Because, I mean, we knew this was going to end badly. That was just the most spectacular bad way it could be. Well, broke the door for really absolutely nothing. Can I be polite and close the curtain? No. Okay. Do I keep the torch on wherever I go? That's just perfect. Low. You said something about cockatoo books? Could be that they're only like visible once you have that topic? Yeah, I know, and probably should. But shining the light of truth around is pretty good. Okay, let's put that back. There lady outside? Okay. Past the bookshop. Till we set. I don't see a bag anywhere. Past it and down the stairs. Well, the only downstairs is here. Oh, or not health packs, but yes, health packs. Oh, near the bullet holes. Other direction. I see, I see. I always forget I can just fluidly zoom out on this. So down here? Oh yeah, there it is. Yoink. Time to clean the streets, because that's more important than uncovering the murder. Was there even more here? Don't actually think so. Well, there are some bottles, technically. Wait, do you have to equip the bag? You do. Each bottle or whatever its own thing. Yes, yes it is. Oh, I love that they make the whole yeah, he should be right any minute now. But I do love that they've made the whole bottle collecting as needlessly tedious as it can be. Joink and joink. Come on, Kim. You know you want to say something about me collecting. What are they worth? 10 cents a bottle? Hello, hello. Welcome in, on, around.
This Postler Vantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffiti.
Why can you
A
pat or
closer
kick it?
inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Okay. We're good. Fast cash for faster times. Ooh, gloves. What are these bringing? Half-light. Versus electrochemistry. Party. Okay, okay. Hey, trash can. Yes. It is I, the Kartoffel.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. 2 ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted.
Not much. We're just being the worst cop in the universe while having communist lenient tendencies, I guess. Okay, let's try and reconstruct what happened here. Because it couldn't possibly be us crashing our car in a weird stunt.
Just some tasteless advertising at the bottom of a canal. No use rubbernecking now. Whatever it is, the boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
That's Sylvie. From the Kartoffelkopf to the Kartoffelkopf.
G'day to you, officers.
G'day. Why are you Australian?
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh?
Yes.
Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
Very weird.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Sure thing.
Hooray!
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Is that more bottles I see? Oh yes, aside from being the world's worst cop, I'm also a Pfandflaschensammler. Because money. I wonder if that bag has a physical limit. The cash register, okay. So far we can make Trick, Show and Pip happy.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Is that what I'm doing, Sylvie? Right, let's try this.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say Found.
What is this?
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
Of course.
There's been a lot of interest in that particular figurine. I had to hide it so it wouldn't fall into the wrong hands.
He doesn't elaborate on these wrong hands. It's unlikely that he ever will.
I've heard about it. I've heard the headless phone rider rides a headless bull.
Yes, there are several competing versions of the story, but I believe this figurine is a more canonical representation.
Sorry, what were we talking about?
It has been 2 hours. Time for a quick break. Get up, stretch your legs,
about
grab
a
some
man
new
who
water.
rides the streets of Revershoal sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
All the onion lies, but not by much, I guess. I do have water still, but the getting up and stretching is not a bad idea. Do encourage everyone else to do the same.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I think he's looking for it, or something. That part of the story has many interpretations.
You're not the boss of me? No, I'm not. The tiny onion is. I thought we cleared that up. To buy it or not to buy it? I don't think we need it. Nor does really anyone. Have you seen anyone turn in a cop badge or a gun?
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere. but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately, RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? Okay, he definitely is high. Whatever it is, you've probably done it, and many other things besides. But you can't cut through the jumble of sensations to get to the answer.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Whoops.
What? Sold? The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another.
Poor Kim.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia.
I mean, that is hard to argue with, but that might have been not the smartest way to get around it.
And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions. The unhealthy kind. She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her.
Yes, those pesky guns and their ability to brighten up the environment. Wait, what?
Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the Citizens Militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Don't like it either. What if she intends to commit a crime and blame it on the citizens militia?
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find her.
Any idea where I could find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course.
Can I maybe sell you this shot put ball?
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking
Oh
of
no, I
selling?
can. Aha. We're getting rich. Relatively.
Another time.
Here is a random quote. Number 17, drink your smilk, children. Smilk makes you tall and strong.
Where the hell was that from? Also things to do the add the subtitle function thing to the quotes. See, I would take responsibility for that quote, but I'm not 100% sure that was mine. Having a zero context around also helps. Right, let's get out of here. Lolo. How are you doing these days? I've seen you've done a few streams. I've lurked in a few as well. Oh, we have some quotes here, I tell ya.
Here is a random quote. Number 1, it's my responsibility to say dumb shit, and it's your responsibility to immortalize it.
You know, that is definitely my quote. Oh, and while you're trying out stuff, do get yourself a fortune cookie. Those are great. Where did I mean to go? Oh, I guess we can start selling some bottles. Ooh. Health pack in the trash. That's always good.
The tear machine stands in the corner. Your bottles clunk into the machine.
We made
and
a
the money
whole
appears
real
with
and
a
20.
satisfying jingle.
Excellent.
You're a
I'm mostly good. There's still a few sounds I can't make anymore, but how much do I... That is a very good question. I do remember the bill for the hotel room was decently high. No, not noted anywhere. Fortunate. Okay. I definitely need more than 23 monies. That much is certain. Let's throw in a little quick save just so we don't lose all the progress. I think it's time we try and engage the Kunos again. Ew.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Ooh, should we try the endurance one? 3% chance. Oh. And it's not a white check, is it? No, no, it is not.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Fucking Kuno is.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Yep. Good thing this crime scene is already entirely contaminated.
Too late. It's impossible to keep in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help?
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. I can't handle the headache.
It's more likely he can handle the smell, unlike you.
There is Frit nearby.
Oh,
East of the
yeah.
hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Adorable.
Kuno's got this.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno! Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Oh yeah, it definitely meant go talk to the gardener. Or check out the greenhouse if you find a way in.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about. I
Juicy
mean
what now?
drugs. The kid's on drugs.
Yeah, Kuno! Ride the lightning, Kuno!
Kuno's riding at sea.
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Mustache girl from Ad in Time.
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno! He says we're fucking each other!
No, that's not what siblings means. Kate, you wanna hang out? I'm not a narc. Ugh.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got. Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno! Pig's choking! He's totally choking! Fucking idiot Mulkapa! Doesn't know any questions!
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Always a delight, the Kuno.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
We could try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or...
Did someone say pry bar?
Fuck yeah, pry bar.
Pry bar, pry bar. Your palms yearn its cold touch, to grasp it once more, as you've done so many times.
Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
We could do that, I guess,
Ask
yes.
the manager? Bullshit. Go straight for the pry bar and pry this baby
Why is it a
wide
14 and
open.
why is it almost doable? We're trying it.
This trash container is locked. Force time isn't happening. You've jammed the pry bar under the lid, but it just
Look at that.
isn't bending.
13 minus 4 versus 14. That almost
What
worked.
is this? Your triceps ache for the metal to bend, but it resists. This causes there's a creaking sound as the pry bar slips under the lid. You hang from it like a moron, huffing and puffing. Clearly the technique is wrong, but nothing else comes to mind.
And some damage.
Unsatisfied,
Yeah.
hurtful, full of itself, content.
Let's ask the manager for the key. This is clearly not
But
working.
I wanted to do the pry bar.
The dumpster is goading.
Yeah, that's why we save, because honestly that almost worked, which is kind of impressive, but yeah. Oh yeah, we wanted to talk to the gardener or check out the Our words.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on
enough.
that stuff.
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Yes. For those who weren't there for it, when he talked to us about the bill, what we did was run away backwards while flipping him the double bird.
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
Hold on, what is money anyway?
What are you, brain damaged?
Actually,
Money
yes.
is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
I am sorry. I know it was irresponsible of me to run. You have to understand. I was desperate.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away.
Hey, progress.
Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
Okay, so now we've established how much money we need versus how much we have, which,
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. Now, what the hell did you want? I assume mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
should have took the bribe, yeah.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
So that raccoons and kunos don't get in.
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors, too. They put their trash there, and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me.
Prod at him and find out.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Well, if Kim was, like, leading this investigation, there wouldn't be a game, because things would just get done.
Why did you say that?
These are just synapses firing. It doesn't mean anything.
You don't really know, do you? A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Have we talked
A
to...
thin man is smoking below an exhaust
No, I don't think
hood,
so.
occasionally sipping from his mug. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garanci and Kubek. It must be his name. Garanci. Garanci Kubek. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something. his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Okay. Can we go out here? Where does that lead?
A heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. It's painted blue.
I'll be back door, mark my words.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue.
The door stands silent, unmoved by your words. You still feel like you should look into it, if you get the chance.
Ah, good God, this game has so much to do. Oh no, the blue door. Right, let's go trash first.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Just the feeling. A warning from some part of you.
Interesting.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles.
Yeah,
Nothing
at
of
least they
note,
have the
however.
ammonia.
You see milk and egg rest with one
Oh,
broken egg. A
that
box
was the
falls into
same
pieces
answer.
in your hands.
Of course.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Let's find out.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Hooray!
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the
The mug,
trash
I'm
container.
getting that mug.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Tiny.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork? Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it.
Oops.
You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin? Good lord. Think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
Yeah, I can't go in my inventory while looking in the... I have not yet gotten the mug, but I have not tried for the mug. So
You
let's
pick
go
out
for the
a
mug.
broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. Only in its social sensibility.
There we go.
You've acquired
Racist
an
mug
interactable
acquired.
item. Investigate.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it.
Did indeed get it all. Me? What?
The face of King Freecell smiles at you.
Oh,
some reason,
yeah, okay,
the
we had
smile-
that. Okay, first
It's
let's
just
check
a
out the mug.
racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage? So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why? It wasn't going to offend anyone there. Why don't you just get back to your case?
Okay, maybe we get back on the
It's
case.
the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner. There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard.
Oh, God.
It's a metaphor for you.
Inspect the toilet paper.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila, the ledger now looks marginally better.
Why did that grant XP?
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Your kill count. Yours will surely have your kill count.
Will it now?
It depends. Aside from
your kill,
any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clip, they're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by
Not
sunlight
exactly
and
white
alcohol,
paper.
and
Yes,
covered
great.
in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, Case files commit to paper. The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
Oh dear.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
The unsolvable case. That sounds like a problem.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the Ukar Parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Hooray.
You like this grimy murdering, don't you? It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close. There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. The tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. And a fuck you to you too. That last one cuts a slash right through the paper. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Prima Raba. I hope that's right. Welcome in. Thank you for that follow. It definitely is one hell of a game. Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Oh no. Nope.
Oh, well, then maybe I can suggest one. The Hanged Man.
All right,
Thank
then.
you. I think so too. Good and normal.
Yes, quite normal.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Good work.
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
What is HDB 41?
41 is your precinct. It's safe to say those are the initials of the officer responsible for the case. Your initials.
Harry Dubois something. Hey, Barrick. Welcome in. Where's Debbie Berenger?
That is improbable.
How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
The unsolvable
AKA
case.
Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable.
Oof.
You were so drunk, you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high.
Yeah, well, shit happens.
Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression.
Oh no, not the expression.
Threatening fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH, had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing? Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day when Burke takes a swing at your ledger.
That's just rude.
He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious with it.
Oof.
In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke.
Oh no.
Kill them. They broke it.
Ooh.
He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore.
That is the good news, huh?
Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved.
That's one way of doing it, I guess. Yay, police
Which
brutality.
is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one? Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form. 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, color of the rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for wear. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
More shaking.
Something rattles inside, ever so light. The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli. With your hands, U4 sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
Rack it on the knee like Burke. Oh no.
The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
That's gonna be good. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. Oh dear.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored.
Okay.
A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card, looped, round letters.
Oh no, it's the letter from the ex-wife, isn't it?
A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting.
Apricot and urinal cleaner. Thanks, Sylvie. What a mental nasal image.
Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Throw it away, please.
But it will make me happy.
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
Let go.
Frisson covers your entire body, a feeling of cold, a persistent chill. No, don't throw away the baggie. There's dust on the drug baggie. It's not good, but at least it's some kind of way to be together. Just like that, the wind picks it from your fingers. Cold, they let go. The wax paper rustles, a whisper light and low. Then a sudden gust raises the postcard to the drizzle grey sky above, away from you. A small piece of paper dances above Martinez, above slow waves crashing the shore, and the war-torn houses, and the new bâtiments devant alike. Above you, looking up to the grey sky, with your hair greasy and wet. And above the distant streets and the 881, even above the old fish market and the church. Its material existence is lost. This great city will pocket it for you. For your own sake, forget about it. Synapses can be rerouted. The mind takes a new shape. The wind carries the keepsake away from you. To the southwest, the pale violet dot disappears. The ledger of oblivion-induced mental health is just as shabby as the damaged ledger was. A bunch of sodden papers sags from the clipboard in your hand.
The Ledger of Oblivion.
The Ledger
Brilliant.
of Oblivion is a special item that can be used both as an
Yes,
interactable
tutorial.
and a
Thank you. I
tool
figure
equipped
it
in your hand
works
for skill
just the
bonuses.
same as
Find
the
it under the
whole
Tools
thing.
tab in your inventory.
Nell. What should we level up? Can I let chat decide? I think I had that. Was it this button? No, that is just the thoughts. I know there was a way to make chat decide things. I mean, I can just sit here and wait until you come up with a decision, but we might not get anywhere. Do that later. For now, let's try and finish this
There
bit.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell, emitting it.
Okay, we saved before this because
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse.
Jesus.
The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once.
Was it close? It was less close than before.
The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I think I don't want to be a cop anymore. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now. I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Indeed.
What is happening to you? Are you going to cry now, son? You heard the coach. This is weakness. It cannot go on much longer, or you will lose.
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette.
Throw up, baguette.
Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. Monday, make sure you bring a handkerchief.
Let's try again, and worst case, we just do the simple thing and ask him to do it.
An appropriate attitude. You need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
Oh, that
You've
is your
gained a
answer to
thought.
this.
When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back.
Right. That's tough. Your shit is a Bart. Okay. Revasholian nationhood. Lovely. Should we start building communism? More decisions to leave for later. I think speaking of leaving, that's what we're gonna do here. Gonna move on over here. So, Disco Elysium remains to be a hell of a game. Before we properly end, we have to annoy 90% of chat who are all streamers. Aren't you? And give a few shoutouts.
Jesus fucking Christ! Ah, it's an old man with a gun there. Okay. Hello?
Found the ledger and puked twice. Yes, big progress was made. So yes, if you don't follow any of these lovely people, please go and do so, because as terrible as it is, my chat is almost all streamers. Cat? Cat. Oh yes, very annoyed cat. Such a happy cat.
Nobody screws with the union.
Who wins, my or Barrel? Me or Barrel? On what? Do not ask questions? Okay. Give me a second. I got a point here. Let's see. Heads will be you. Tails will be Barrel. Because the coin didn't get used for the actual thing. Come back here. There it is. All right. And the result was a secret. That's weird. Didn't think that was one of the sides on here. Anyway.
Only one thinking that.
Welcome to Sea of Thieves FM, where we play the nice tunes. Coming straight from your mother's house, it's DJ CK, live with the banjo.
And of course, Sanguinius, I think that's how it's pronounced, who I later raided last week, who was nice enough to follow here and swing on by, check it out. Don't know if they're still around. Yes, there's no clips yet? That is too bad. Well, they were just starting out, so I guess that is why no clips. Right, I think we've gone through everyone around here. Which leaves us with just one thing. Where the hell to go next? Oh. Yes, let's go and raid Sylvie. Or Weep. No, I think we should go raid Gloomy, who's playing some Cult of the Lamb. So you guys can get your own cultists and definitely not get eaten. Thanks everyone for being here, and Iron for that resub. Fucking 18 months already. That should be illegal. Have a happy Sunday, good start in the next week, and if you're in Germany, have fun with the elections. Yay! I'll see you soon. Bye bye.